Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, chat? What's that word, chat? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's that nigga birthday. Stop it. It's my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. Alright. Fire up the blunts. Turn up the music. Let's get drunk. What is it? This my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. Straight up. What's up, gang? What's up, gang, man? What it is? I know y'all saying, damn, Savage, why is you live on your B-Day? Why is you ain't got a cut or nothing on your B-Day? Nigga, we gonna celebrate all that. We gonna celebrate all that. Don't worry, we got a lot of the shit in the works. You know what I'm saying? We gonna shh, shh, be quiet. It's my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. What's that word, gang? What's that word? Bleak. What's up, my brother in that bit? Stop it. Both of my brothers in that bit. My brother from another mother, then my brother from the same mother in this bit. Stop it. Hey. Wait. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all didn't even hit me up at work. Y'all want to do me like that? Y'all didn't hit me up at work. Y'all, soon I get on live. Do y'all hear me still? That messed up the whole fucking live. That messed up the whole live. That messed up the whole live, gang. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Cause last time it knocked my whole fucking damn live off. Man, they ain't gonna do me like this. Oh, y'all can hear me? Okay, bet. Bet it up then. Bet it up. What's that word again? We can't even talk about that a little bit about Dolph and Jook. Y'all know how we do it over here, man. You know I dip and dive with the Dolph and Jook each and every I ain't gonna say each and every live. You know what I'm saying? I be dipping and dabbing, but we're gonna be talking about the Foolio thing too with the penalty phase. We waiting on the penalty phase right now. We got that pulled up. We don't want to sit there and listen to them talk about a whole bunch of nothing. So we just waiting on them to say life. Yeah. Like they did Eddie Murphy and Martin. Yeah, straight up. I just seen that earlier. Talking about who Big Daddy. Yeah, we finna talk about Big Daddy and you know what? Pause. You know what? Let me hold up. Hold up. Just for you said Big Daddy. Hold on. Just for you saying Big Daddy. Just for you saying Big Daddy. Just for you said Big Daddy. Hey, just for you saying Big Daddy, boy. Y'all smash that like button. Hold up. Let me get it. Hold up. Let me put another like on that bit. Hold up. Just for you said Big Daddy. Get that nigga over there and time out immediately. But get that nigga over there and time out immediately, boy. Straight up. But get that nigga over there and time out, boy. Shit. That nigga talking about Big Daddy. Not today. It's my day today. We ain't. Alright. Anyway, we gotta get into this sliding for Dolph jump. This you know what I'm saying? Look, we gotta get into this. This is a little something I was looking at last night, gang. Something I ran across. I ran across a little something last night, and I said, "Wait, I want to watch this with the gang." Yeah. Bust. Hey, get them lights up for my dog birthday. Is me, which is me. Like it's two of me. Yeah, get the lights up for my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. It's my dog birthday. Hey, I'm sent by to deliver some packages. I got the packages for you. I got the packages for you, my boy. I got them for you. Mhm. I got them packages for you, my boy. No count. Hey, hey, my little brother still in there bit. Fuck that. Hey, is Bleak still in there bit? Let me know if Bleak still in this motherfucker. Oh, I see Gang still in there bit. Oh, they go Darren, what's going on, Darren? What y'all got going on, gang? What's that word that you heard on the curb? What's that word that you heard on the curb, nigga? Darius? Hey, okay, Sticky say he's still in there bit. Salute to my dog Sticky, man. Salute to my dog Sticky, man. No cap. That nigga there, like, that nigga there on a whole nother level, man. Shout out to little bro, man. Y'all ain't fucking with my little brother. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, none of you niggas that come to my chat fucking with my little brother. No cap. nah, nah, I didn't play. I didn't mess around. That little bro, everybody know that little bro. Y'all know I show out a little sometimes. I go to showing out a little bit. I'm just checking on you. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Darren, man. I ain't got nothing going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing going on. We can talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that bit. I'm in that bit. I'm in that bit. B-Day, no cut, no nothing. Y'all just wait till y'all see me Friday. I wait till y'all see me Friday. It gonna go down Friday, y'all. Ain't gonna go down today. Gonna go down Friday. We're gonna throw a big little. It ain't gonna be no big little shitting. A little shitting. Ain't gonna be no big little. Nah, man. Nah, ain't. Shit. Ain't gonna be no big nothing. It's a little something, something though. It's gonna be a little something, something going on though. A little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Guess what? We taking all presents, whatever. B-Day, whatever. It's whatever you want to do, man. We gotta get into this Dolph case though, man. Happy birthday to me though. I can't believe I done made it to see 3-1. If y'all want to know how old I am, this for the rewatch game too. If you want to know how old I am 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 today. And everybody been asking me all day, asking my age, right? Motherfucker say, yeah, how old you said you will now? I tell them my fucking age and shit. Yeah, I remember when I was 31. Everybody been telling me that like I'm there. I'm thinking in my head, I'm fucking getting older and shit. I'm thinking that in my head. That's it. Damn, man, it's time to buckle down now. I'm getting older and shit. But every time I go around somebody, say, yeah, I remember you still young, ain't you? And I just look at their bro, like, bro, you don't even know what I've been damn thinking in my goddamn head. You don't even know. You don't even know. Like real shit. Real shit, bro. I've been like that all day. Everybody been asking me that shit. All day. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Straight up. They been asking me that shit all day, guys. Straight up. Hey, we gotta get to this big Jook, Dolph, Paper Route, CMG. Y'all already know what type of channel it is that we cover all type of stories over here. Well, I ain't gonna say every rapper. Most of these rappers we cover them. Ain't nobody popped up on live yet, so we talking about this. Because this is a Savage channel, and we're gonna talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, motherfucker, I seen you know what? That dude I used to watch, I was telling y'all, but he ain't been live. That nigga ain't been going live like that. But that nigga used to damn go live every day about Lil Dirt. Every day. Every day, Kai. Every day. That nigga going live every day, Kai. That nigga be going live every day, Kai. Y'all can't hear me? What's up, AK? King. AK? King. AK? On the voice of the streets, they name me. Salute to my dog AK in this bit. Salute the AK in this bit. What's that word? Can you hear me, Sticky? He probably was going through a bad area. Yeah, little bro probably was going through a bad area or something. Yeah, little bro probably was going through a bad area. That's all that was. AK say you can hear me. Dara say we good. Okay. Just at work. Gotta show some love, fam, for your birthday. Run it up. Man, I appreciate that, gang. I appreciate that. All right, there now. Shout out my dog, bud. That nigga came up with that short. I like that short there. All right, there now. Yeah, I don't got that. Oh, straight up. Soon you see somebody. All right, there now. Shout out the gang, man. No cap. Shout out the gang, though. Shout out to the whole gang too. Turned up with the gang. My boy say he at work with it. Hey, listen, I hope you have a W day at work too, gang. No cap. I hope you have a W day. We gotta get to some of the content. I know I told y'all we're gonna be coming in here talking y'all head off. I said that. I said I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do my content like I'm supposed to. Y'all know me. Y'all know how to come in and holler at my peeps. I have to. I have to come in and holler at my peeps, man. Let's get to it, W bro. We'll be doing the screen later for the birthday fam. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna have a busy week this week, but guess what? I'm gonna be having the screen fit in. I got a busy week this week, my boy, but shit, I got y'all. No cap, I got y'all. That's why I try to get the screens in now. I had a busy week, my boy. But we finna get into this young Dolph. Long live Dolph, man. Big Jook, also known as Yo Gotti brother. I ain't gonna say no disrespectful to the other party or and all that. I ain't got nothing to do with none of all that. You know what I'm saying? They is what they is. You know what I'm saying? They got enough. They got enough going on both sides. CMG side, paper route side. They got enough going on. Enough. They got a whole enough going on, gang. No cap. So they don't need me. Going along with the other side or going with this side or needing. Nah. I fuck with Dolph them though. I fuck with them. Let's get into this shit though, gang. Let's get into this shit real quick. Y'all know me how I do it, man. Content, man. I sit back with my feet up on their ass. Cause I'm the motherfucker. Y'all, that was my profile picture there. Like I said, y'all, Cornelius Smith trial, from what I believe, from what I know. This is hold on. I tell you what. This gonna be a sliding for Dolph documentary though. Hold up. Oh, okay. It's a slide for Dolph documentary game. The wake of Dolph's murder, like the cast on his biggest rival in the rap game, Yo Gotti. Why did it skip? Oh, there you go. Salute all the Yo Gotti fans in the building. You hear what Sco said. Down in 2021. Unfortunately for Yo Gotti, even with his biggest rival losing his life in 2021, the deadly street feud that he played a part in sparking would come back to haunt him. Just as recently as 2024, Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jook, would be brutally gunned down following a funeral service which they both attended.
The person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Jook. Now, Big Jook is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti.
With the shooting of Jook, ironically bearing the very same hallmarks of the murder attempt on Dolph in 2017 that saw 100 bullets fired into his heart.
Man, young dog, check out the performance. Get somebody laying on him, man. Sound like
you remember this right here. Shot right, man. Is this all just a deadly coincidence? Or are young Dolph shooters really sliding on Yo Gotti and his crew until there's nobody left? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm Traplaw Ross, the hip-hop investigator, and today we're taking a closer look at the deadly war for the streets of Memphis.
The Traplaw Ross, man, get the lights up. Get the lights up, man. Get the lights up.
Switch to
Get the lights up.
And don't
just everybody in the building, gang. Salute, man. Salute. Get the lights up.
The war between Yo Gotti and young Dolph is nothing new. In fact, I already conducted a deep investigation into this story.
The boss up lit for that cash app too, gang.
Before Dolph.
Salute the boss up lit for that cash app too, gang.
Let's take a quick recap and follow the key moments in the beef between Dolph and Gotti and their respective record labels, PRE, aka Paper Route Empire,
the Jack Smack for that cash app.
The Collective Music Group.
Detectives looking at.
Hold on, gang. Do the Jack Smack and boss up Lex for that cash app. Do the T Slap for that cash app.
God damn, come on, Sco.
Man Andy for the cash app, man. Salute to the gang. Salute to everybody who hit me with the cash app. T Flat, salute. Bossed up Lex. Amazingly beautiful. Salute Queen Peaceful. T Flat. Salute to everybody in the business gang. Hey, we're going all the way back. Y'all remember, this is the shooting in LA right here. This is the shooting that happened when Dolph got hit up in LA. Get the lights up.
Into the possibility of bad blood between rival rappers. Several months ago in North Carolina, young Dolph's SUV was shot at 100 times. Witnesses heard the shots here in Hollywood, and nearby security video captured a person running from an SUV.
Things popped off hard for young Dolph in 2017 when he was in North Carolina. Here, Dolph was shot at reportedly over 100 times, but managed to walk away unscathed thanks to the $300,000 bulletproof SUV that he was riding at the time. But anyway, why on earth would somebody want to shoot a rain of 100 bullets on young Dolph? Well, to truly understand that, we've got to look at Dolph's long-running feud with fellow Memphis rapper, best rapper for your digestive system.
Had to do something.
Many have speculated that Yo and his collective music
Had to be.
may have had something to do with that shooting. But if you're not as plugged into the hip hop culture as me, you may be wondering who the hell Yo Gotti is. Yo Gotti, if you don't know, is another who's been grinding for over a decade, but in the past few years has had some pretty mainstream hits, including Down in the DM, FU, Rake It Up, and more recently, Put a Date on It. Now, both rappers rep Memphis, Tennessee to the fullest, and their claim to the throne of King of Memphis has been a big part of this beat.
What's up, Isaac?
However, for the
What you got going, brother?
Has been the home to many kings of hip-hop over the years, including 8 Ball and MJG, as well as 3 6 Mafia's Juicy J, Project Pat, and DJ Paul.
Little buddy J010.
This feud begun officially in 2015.
I'm just sitting back.
Young Dolph still
We over here chilling.
publicly about the fact that he turned down a record deal from Yo Gotti and his CMG.
Light that gas up there, Isaac.
The declining of this offer in an interview with Sweat.
Roll that shit up, nigga.
Like, man, come on, bro. Let's do CMG paper route. It's cool. I'm knocking for that. If I was him, I would have came to me like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay, so Dolph.
I gotta ask y'all something. Who thinks that Dolph should have signed with Yo Gotti? Keep it 100 with me, guys.
I was just about to ask y'all that.
Dolph should have signed with Gotti. Would that have been a good look for Memphis, or he should have stayed on his own? Let me know in the chat.
he was going to have behind.
What y'all think, gang?
Because of God. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think young Dolph should have signed to Yo Gotti? What y'all saying? What y'all think in the chat? Would that would have been a good look or no? They two different bosses. Let me know, gang. Should young Dolph and Yo Gotti should sign to each other? Let me know, gang. Y'all let me know that in the chat. Cause both of them nigga bosses, I don't think it would have worked.
Bitch, I can't do that. I
Them nigga too different.
Gotti replied to this in a Breakfast Club interview, and he sounded pretty.
Them nigga too
positive.
different, gang.
Now, things were quiet for the next year or so, but then in February 2016, for some reason, young Dolphin decided to get his pleasures in a twist and come out and sneak diss Yo Gotti on Twitter. Now, I'm not sure what went on behind the scenes that triggered young Dolph to tweet this, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that the week after he had his first album, The King of Memphis, dropped it. Now, naturally, this album title ruffled a few feathers in Memphis, and it would have been reasonable to think Gotti and the general public would have seen this as an attempt by young Dolph to try and take that crown as the King of Memphis. Now, keep in mind that Gotti, amongst other people, were known for calling themselves the King of Memphis in their raps, as well as on Gotti's own Twitter page. That same day, Yo Gotti and his CMG artist, Black Youngster, passed through the Breakfast Club to do an interview about Gotti's song Down in the DM, hitting the charts. It's a hilarious interview where, for some reason, Black Youngster...
Oh, we got some shit to talk about on this live.
$1,000 in cash throughout the
Wait till we get to the
Black
good part.
Black Youngster was fooling.
Y'all remember that when Black Youngster came out?
CMG niggas was acting a fool.
Y'all remember when Black Youngster came out?
Can I get a plug, though? Can I get a plug? I'm going to count 200 already. What you got? I got about
And whilst Dolph's King of Memphis project isn't actually mentioned in this interview, it does get brought up that Yo Gotti did kickstart his career by dissing members of 3 6 Mafia.
Now, what are your first records? You actually go with that 3 6 Mafia in your first record?
my first record.
A week after that, Dolph appears on a Hot 97 interview and talks on the Gotti beat. Now, he doesn't
Hold
necessarily
up,
have
man.
anything new to add, but he
This
does
a
say
old live too.
Okay, so have you and Yo Gotti
Hold
had,
up.
had a conversation lately? Have you guys nothing? You're not
But I like when Dolph. Hold up, we gonna go up because somebody.
It ain't no pressure with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Hold up.
people don't understand. Like everybody on the outside looking in.
But see, Dolph.
Outside will take some
Think about it though. Dolph's really saying the whole time though that Yo Gotti was texting his damn phone. Yo Gotti wanted to do CMG paper route. That was basically Dolph finna say right here. Texting his phone.
my phone for 2 years.
2 years straight.
What you doing, bro? What you working on? Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do that. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Now, we ain't had no conversation, but if you wanted to, you know what's up. You can call me or call somebody around me, get in touch with me, but, you know, I'm keep doing what I do, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't no problem.
Hello, I see this shit, man.
Nah, oh look, I got a fast forward. It ain't happening. Remember when down that nigga was acting up. Hold up. We remember when that nigga that was acting up. When that nigga came to what it was, South Memphis? I think y'all said that came to South Memphis.
Oh, yes.
Hold on. So is Kenny not dead? Let me know that right now, man. Is he not dead?
Man, come on, you making me
Is he
miss
not?
it.
I'm here, yeah.
Come
Don't
on,
make up no
Star.
lies. We run with real news. So if there's anything that's real out there, y'all.
All right, let's go.
Sorry, dog. Sorry. Now, Dolph wastes absolutely no time getting even, and he immediately takes to Instagram and disses Black Youngster as well as Yo Gotti, calling them bitches, suggesting that they called the cops on him, and calling them out for dissing 3 6
Shoot the Bianca the boss for the cash app. Shoot the Bianca the boss for the cash app.
Bitch ass for years in the whole city know that. Whole Gotti, you was a bitch ass. I just got back to the city. They said you trying to put charges on me and put the police on me. You send your little do all your talk. Talk for
Like
yourself,
the
bitch ass.
Rest in peace,
Hey,
Dolph.
that big head Down syndrome looking mother hate on everybody from the city that gets some real money. You start out hating on 360 and they were having Oscars. You had to hate because you were broke. That's the only way you can get attention, boy.
Now, interestingly, that same day,
Hey,
rapper Trouble.
that goddamn dog going at them nigga. Hold up though. What made him go at them nigga like that though? Hold on, let's go back to that. What made dog go at them nigga like that, man? So if a nigga talking to you like this into a camera, this gotta be about some other shit. Hold up.
See, they say you trying to put charges on me and put the police on me. You send your little do all your talk. Talk for
Like
yourself,
the
bitch ass.
Rest in peace,
Hey,
Dolph.
that big head Down syndrome looking mother hate on everybody from the city that gets some real money. You start out hating on 360 and they were having Oscars. You had to hate because you were broke. That's the only way you can get attention, boy.
Now, interestingly, that same day, the rapper Trouble releases the
What
remix
made
of the
dog
song
go at that
Ready,
nigga like
which
that?
features Young Thug and Young Dolph. Later that year, Black Youngster basically confirmed the fact that this was about him, and you can tell by looking at the lyrics.
Oh yeah, we got some
Youngster
shit to talk
rushed to
about.
the
Just wait
studio to
till y'all
add
hear
the
some
song
shit.
onto the mixtape that he was just about to release. And in that confusion, he didn't actually get a chance to clear this with Yo Gotti. So that diss track eventually came out from Black Youngster called Shake Something, and it ended up coming out along with a music video with a bunch of shots that were filmed that same day.
Y'all remember that Shake Something?
Yeah, y'all remember that.
Y'all remember that goddamn Shake Something?
Y'all remember when it came out? Who gonna shake some? Who gonna shake some?
During an interview, Black Youngster suggested that while things weren't actually squashed, he was over the beef and Yo Gotti doesn't have any problems with Dolph.
What did Yo Gotti say about Young Dolph?
Man, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it real. This something he probably won't even want me to say. I'm gonna say it because Breakfast Club, we get excuses. No, we tell the truth. He actually liked Dolph. Like every time he ever spoke to me about Dolph, like said something he spoke good about. He actually like I swear for God, I'm not lying.
Okay, how do y'all feel about that?
Ah!
Like Youngster said that every time, he spoke on, who thinks that Gotti was using Dolph against his artists? Like, man, that nigga there be hustling, he be grinding. I need to step
Hell
down,
no.
man. Dolph getting to it.
I'ma tell you.
Gotti really wanted
Nah,
to grind
fuck
Dolph.
that. Nah, fuck that. I'ma tell you who was in Black Youngster ear. Big Jook. It wasn't everybody thinking Gotti was in Black Youngster ear. Big Jook was in Black Youngster ear. Think about it now. I believe that's just my opinion, gang. That's just my opinion. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, anybody else right or wrong, but that's just my opinion. I believe Big Jook was in Black Youngster ear. No cap. Because if he tied to all this and he had a bag on all them boys, bro, ain't no telling how long that nigga been trying to get Dolph gone, boy. Because think about it, when Black Youngster came in the game, right? Black Youngster was not dissing Young Dolph. He wasn't. He was not dissing Young Dolph. He don't even do y'all know Black Youngster don't really know Dolph like that? He don't know Dolph like that. I'm telling y'all, gang, and it coming from, I used to listen to Black Youngster. I seen when Black Youngster came in the game. That nigga was not dissing no damn Dolph until a certain amount of it was a certain time when youngster started dissing Dolph. I was like, damn, what the hell? Cause I remember when I said, what the hell Dolph did to youngster? I remember when I asked that question. I said, what the hell Dolph did to youngster make youngster go off like that? I remember when I asked that question when that happened. Cause they wasn't even beefing. No cap. Them 100 shots. Guess who did the 100 shots? Remember when Dolph rapped about the how the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots? This who did 100 shots. So you sent 100 shots at a nigga truck that ain't never did nothing to you. Or what's that 200,000 that Black Youngster got signed for? You know Black Youngster got signed for 200,000, right? I don't know if y'all knew that or not. He got signed for 200,000. How much was on Young Dolph head? 100,000? Shit, nigga, I'll give you an extra 100 and we'll sign you. We'll give you an extra 100, nigga, and we'll sign you. Stop it. Stop it.
Sign the rest of them niggas he got. And he was using Dolph name to kind of get the niggas on their shit, trying to, hey, nigga, man, nigga, damn, man. Get the likes, so we got to read between the lines sometimes. Just because niggas speaking good on nigga don't mean you like him. Not saying he had any, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on no Memphis business, but who think he was just talking good on Dolph around them niggas to make them niggas feel like they wasn't working hard enough?
Nah. I don't think got it. I'm not looking at this documentary and going over it. I believe in my heart, deep down, that that guy that ain't really had no damn hate for Dolph. Get who had the hate for Dolph? Big Jook. All them shootings, I believe all them shooting were behind Big Jook. I don't believe Yo Gotti was behind none of them shooting. And this come from a paper route fan. I'm being honest. I don't think Yo Gotti was behind none of them shooting. I believe Big Jook was behind all them shooting. Every single last one of them. I'm being honest with you, okay? And I may be wrong, okay? I might be wrong, but I don't think Gotti was behind none of them shooting. I don't think he was.
Man, I see this, I see it, what it is. But he actually liked it, man. But he ain't never had nothing against him. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
They felt like you was coming at him on behalf of Gotti.
Nah,
that dog.
You must have heard this song. Nah, we ain't never squashed it, but I ain't known it no more. I ain't studying it, you know.
And then again, a little while later in October, Youngster once again.
You heard what Youngster said? Youngster said, I ain't known it.
I respect what I'm doing, how I'm getting it. Get your money, I'm gonna get mine, you know. I ain't studying.
But y'all hear Youngster saying this right? Hold on though.
If you ever wanted to
Hold on though.
want to buy
But y'all heard what Youngster said, right? Talking about he wasn't on it no more, right? Y'all heard Youngster say it, right? But what happened to, you know what? I ain't even gonna, I'm gonna let the video play. I ain't even gonna do that.
Things went quiet for a little bit until a few months later.
This shit getting good.
I was just finna say that, Trap. I was just finna get to that.
This featured some pretty spicy lyrics and a cover art that all seemed to suggest that Yo Gotti's baby mama had hooked up with young Dolph, and that Yo Gotti had found Dolph's number in her phone and got mad about it. It's also worth noting that in that song, he describes Memphis as...
So that's what I want to say too, y'all. Y'all think it's about a girl. So y'all actually think, I'm asking y'all, I'm just asking y'all opinion. Y'all think Yo Gotti was beefing with Dolph over his baby mama just because Dolph went hard like that and say he hit that man baby mama and everything? I'm just asking y'all opinion, gang. That's all. I just want to know y'all opinion.
Dolph Land, which shouldn't be confused with the slightly larger Dolph World or its smaller, smellier cousin, Dolph Land Paris. In the track, Dolph suggests that Yo Gotti had dissed him on his 2 Federal mixtape, which was released by Yo Gotti and his CMG artist Moneybagg Yo. Dolph also reiterates on this track that Yo Gotti only got popular from initially dissing 3 6 Mafia after he was rumored to be signing with them. Very similar to the situation between Dolph and Gotti. Gotti took to the high road and decided to respond on Twitter, just reminding the people that he was on some boss shit with Jay-Z and L.A. Reid and that he wasn't going to stoop to this level. A week later, on February the 7th, Dolph was at an interview at an Atlanta radio station where he elaborated on the diss and suggested that this whole thing thing came from one of Dolph's guys suggesting that Dolph was being sneak dissed by Yo Gotti on that 2 Federal mixtape. He also suggests that Yo Gotti encouraged Black Youngster to beef with him in order to get Black Youngster's career popping, in much the same way that Yo Gotti got his name popping from beefing with 3 6 Mafia.
Second one come. We in the car now. Like bro, you heard this? You like, man, he like, brother, really, bro, his last 2 tapes he put out, you like, you ain't heard it? I'm like, no. He like, bro, you gotta keep, like, I don't listen to it. Right. Oh, he like, listen to it. Wait.
So he's saying youngster dissed him first game.
Really, it didn't make no noise.
Dolph is saying youngster dissed him first game.
This song out. Right. You see what I'm saying? He made his artist bring up Dolph's name and tied Dolph's name to his name, right? That's when everybody got him. Such and such. Nobody never knew.
Be honest with me, gang.
I told y'all Dolph did not know Black Youngster, gang. I told y'all that nigga didn't know that nigga. Dolph didn't know Black Youngster. He know Big Jook and got it them. That nigga ain't know no damn Black Youngster. Black Youngster didn't know Dolph. I told y'all who the head of all this shit. Big Jook. I know it was. Nigga, I ain't gonna count to you. I've been saying this for years. Well, you know what? Only probably for a year. I've been saying this for a year. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what probably happened, nigga. Big Jook is the big brother, right? Or Yo Gotti, right? What would you do if somebody keep fucking with your little brother? What you gonna do? If a nigga keep threatening your little brother and is talking shit to your little brother, nigga, what would you do? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo Gotti was making Black Youngster rap about them. Or do you think that was just some shit Black Youngster was doing to try to kiss his boss ass? Who think Yo Gotti was telling Black Youngster to diss Dolph?
How did Yo Gotti get popped and get some attention? Nobody heard of him to win. So he dissed 3 6 Mafia.
2 days later, Dolph elaborated further and suggested on DJ Holiday's show.
Dolph saying nobody knew about Yo Gotti until he dissed 3 6 Mafia. Is that true, gang? I don't know if that's true or not. Say nobody knew about Yo Gotti. When I first heard Yo Gotti, he was on that 5-star remix. I want a 5-star chick. I want a 5-star chick. I want a 5-star chick. That when I first heard about that nigga. On that 5-star, I think. Or that White World or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know if it was 5-star or Pure Cocaine. Or you know what, excuse me, YouTube. Pure Santa Claus. Okay. Alright. I remember them days now. I remember. Man, let's go though.
The Art of the Hustle and Cocaine Music 9.
And they play it. So his last 2 mixtapes, he's trying to slick this dog.
Now, here's where the timeline gets a little bit messed up because a lot of people out there have reported that Yo Gotti responded to this Play With Your Bitch song with his own song called Don't Beef With Me. A lot of people have speculated that this was a sneak diss aimed at Dolph that came out after Dolph's diss. However, it seemed that this track was actually just a retitled version of the song Prayers, which was the last song on that Moneybag Yo Gotti mixtape Federal, which had actually come out at the end of 2016. Now, I'm not sure if this was some kind of internet troll or news outlet just looking to stoke the beef further and take an old song, retitle it, and suggest that it's a new Yo Gotti diss, or whether it's just been lost in translation and this was the original sneak diss that Young Dolph was really upset about. But if you go and listen to the song, it just seems like the same kind of generic diss and put downs that you would put on a song, just addressing all of your rocks, as opposed to anything specifically aimed at Young Dolph. But regardless, Dolph kept it moving, and a little bit later that month, on February the 24th, he released a music video for Play With Your Bitch, which featured some pretty hilarious scenes and recreated conversations that him and Yo Gotti supposedly had, and he uses
Look at the head of that nigga, man. Look at the head. Look at the body of this nigga, man.
About the
God
baby mama is hanging out with Young Dolph. It's some savagery. Also in the video, Young Dolph gets one of the most comically bad massages I've ever seen. He recreates some pretty hilarious moments between him and a fictional Yo Gotti. Dolph also drinks from a laughably small bottle of lean. Basically, the bottom line is Dolph went in on Yo Gotti, and there's no way that you could imagine there wouldn't be a
God damn,
Boy
bro.
Howdy doesn't seem like they were about any of that talking, because Only one day after that music video dropped was the same day that Young Dolph's convoy was shot up 100 times in North Carolina. This went down during the CIAA
Crazy work.
where Young Dolph was actually in the city of Charlotte, supposedly to perform at an unofficial after party at the Cameo nightclub. The official police
right after the
statement
dish,
said that
right after the video came out.
on
Get the lights up. Hit the cash app.
Several dozen rounds were fired from high-powered weapons and multiple vehicles, hitting them indiscriminately only 30 minutes before the final game of the CIAA tournament was scheduled to start at the Spectrum Center. Reports started coming out that Dolph was the target of this shooting, but luckily nobody was hurt because he was being driven in a $300,000 bulletproof GMC Yukon XL SUV. Nice. Charlotte Mecklenburg police said that they were exploring the possibility that people in the music
bulletproof
industry
saved his
were
life,
connected to the
y'all.
shooting. But interestingly, Dolph was not
He
fazed
was
by these
almost out of
100 bullets.
I tell you, that time the 100 shot, that was, but I believe Big Jook behind that shit. Ain't nobody telling me nothing, bro. Shut up. Go on here.
It was almost the fuck about it, man. It wasn't the bulletproof whips, man. Thank God for that bulletproof shit, man.
Yeah,
that
for
stage
real.
as planned that night and made sure to perform his Yo Gotti diss track to send a message.
Even after the 100 shots, y'all, he still performed the Gotti diss record. You know, Dolph was that nigga Dolph was on some different time, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nigga shit get hit up 100 times. He hit the stage that same night and go diss a nigga. Get the lights up.
Tweeted, "You lose," with a laughing face. And I'm not sure whether this was his way of saying you lose, or he was just saying that the people tried to shoot him a straight lose. But either way, when somebody tries to shoot at you 100 times...
Nigga, you know he was talking about Trout. Don't do that. You know he said he was trying to say... You know what that nigga was trying to say. You lose. You know what he was trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. It's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like
that nigga Dolph wasn't saying shit about shit
right now.
Then a few days after that,
look at all these rappers that tell on themselves. Look at all these rappers that, you know what I mean? They they talk about shootings and bring up beefs and you know, detail shit that went down between them and other niggas. Dolph was never on that type of time. He might diss the nigga on a song, but he wasn't talking about that shit too much. You know, he wasn't talking about no physical altercations, no shootings, none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't talking about none of that shit too much. Get the lights up.
Interviewed on TMZ.
Light the gas up, gang. Smoke that good gas. Light some up for Dolph.
Shooting and the details of it, but once again reminding the interviewer that he was kind of glad that he'd spent $300K on that bulletproof SUV. Interestingly, though, in that interview, he did still call out his #1 op, Yo Gotti. Black Youngster expressed his disappointment in Yo Gotti not responding to the beef.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, I don't even like how Big Homie moved. I really don't. Like, but how he moves, he got him back through his career and through his life. So I can't judge it. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of that month, on the 31st of March, Young Dolph is on the once again.
The Jack smack for that cash ass.
People that did it were some amateurs.
Now, you and Yo Gotti, man, why can't you and Gotti just come together and get this money? Ain't gonna never happen.
What you talking about?
Don't never want to talk about that shit.
The record, you know, you talking about his baby mom and all that stuff.
Play with your
Oh, you talking about the hardest diss song ever dropped? That's what happened when you get whoever, anybody, like, apparently they know what they was doing. And you shoot 100 times and ain't no nothing shake, no nothing, nobody hit no nothing.
This shit finna get deep, gang. Keep watching, y'all. Keep watching. Shit finna get deep.
Like what y'all playing and portraying to be, whatever y'all trying to do, y'all ain't good at it.
And a day later, Young Dolph dropped his new album, Bulletproof, with the first track being 100 Shots, where he addresses that whole situation that happened. He also added an extra dose of salt by making sure that he had named the track list perfectly so that the whole thing read as one big message to his audience.
I went through the whole track listing in the rumor report, 100 shots in Charlotte, but I'm bulletproof.
I was like, that don't even sound real.
And I was like, no, this is really the track.
That nigga had, boy, I'm telling that nigga track list. That was crazy. That was genius of Dolph doing that though. Nigga.
I don't even care. I don't even give a damn.
But Black Youngster was arrested in connection with
that nigga was a genius for
that. He was
that.
actually one of 3 men who surrendered to Charlotte police for his
The track list was everything that was going on.
6 counts of discharging a weapon into occupied property and felony conspiracy. Black Youngster addressed this whole situation on his mixtape and song I'm Innocent, where he addresses the issue and actually suggests that Young Dolph was basically dry snitching and led the police to him on Bulletproof. However, in Youngster's defense, those charges were...
I know y'all remember when Youngster dropped them
still
songs.
simmering on a low heat and looking pretty mean and red. But in September 26, Dolph's ops managed to score a few points, and Dolph ended up getting shot outside of a hotel in Hollywood and ending up in the hospital. Reports say that Dolph's crew were outside of a Hollywood hotel where Yo Gotti was staying, where an altercation and fight ended up happening, where reportedly Dolph was floored in the fight and then somebody pulled a gun and shot him a few times. Dolph managed to get up and flee to a nearby store and eventually was taken to hospital. Initially, fake news surfaced that Yo Gotti was being investigated as a person of interest in this shooting, though this was eventually denied by the police department. But one of Yo Gotti's affiliates, Corey McClendon, was arrested on an attempted murder charge. But not long after this, Gotti appeared on The Breakfast Club denying his involvement and showing off some of the early texts between him and young Dolph. And eventually, Corey McClendon was released from that attempted murder charge. 2 months later, in November 2017, Dolph appeared on The Breakfast Club once again, reaffirming that the beef was over, but continuing to drop a little bit of shade on Yo Gotti. Unfortunately, I ended that video with a quote explaining that for now, the beef between Yo Gotti and young Dolph had died down, as both Dolph and Yo Gotti, at the time being, focused on their music careers rather than the beef in the streets. However, unfortunately, only 2 years after recording that video, I would wake up to see the tragic news of young Dolph's murder in 2021. But when I made my original video, it would turn out that there was a lot more going on behind the scenes that may well have contributed to the murder of Dolph, as well as the rap beef between Yo Gotti, young Dolph, and their respective CMG and PRE crews. It would turn out that there would also be another deadly war going on in the streets of Memphis, between two crews known as Trula Mafia and Double R, which may well provide deeper clues as to exactly why young Dolph was targeted in such a brutal assassination. When it comes to termite
Let's get it.
control,
I know y'all know about Trula Mafia. Let's go.
Sign up for the new Sonic Rewards program
All right,
today and get a
Sko.
free drink or
Oh,
Sonic
this is me.
Smash
My
with
bad.
your
I thought that was
purchase.
Sko. My fault. My fault. This is me, y'all. My fault. My fault. Let it say, come on now, Sam. Let's get it. Hold up. Let's get it. Let's get it. We finna get into this Trula Mafia versus Double R. Huh? Who we are? Hold up, gang. I gotta open my damn coffee. Hold up. Hold up, gang. Let me open my coffee right quick. Okay, now. Let me open this coffee up. I had to open my coffee for this part here. This part here we finna see. Yeah. Just wait. Get the lights up, gang. What'd you say? Eyes red, like I ain't had no sleep. Eyes all red, like I ain't had no sleep, huh? Well, I'm telling you. It's your birthday game. Do you, player? You ain't got to explain it says no one. That's what I'm talking about. That's a W, that Darius. That's my dog Darius, man. It's my dog Darius. It's my dog Darius. Hold up, let me get another coffee real quick. Let's go. I appreciate it for everybody in there bit. Let's get to the Trula Mafia versus Double R. Why they really... Y'all know Trula Mafia is the other side that took out Young Dolph now. Double R is the side that's with Young Dolph. Tamika Brown. Okay. I don't even know who that is, but let's get it.
The real story behind the music begins about 10 years ago, when young Dolph was affiliated with a young street rapper called J Money. J Money would post pictures of Dolph visiting his hood and saying that Dolph always told him that he wanted to see him win and eat, along with posts calling Dolph's crew, Paper Route Empire, his family. J Money was part of a gang called True Mafia from the Orange Mound neighborhood in southeastern Memphis,
The Orange
which
Mound.
borders the Castilla Heights neighborhood where young Dolph grew up. J Money was a respected member of the True Mafia and was active in the streets from a young age. At just age 18, J Money was charged with the murder of another young man who was supposedly his good friend. But even that situation would seemingly not slow him down. And already later that year, J Money was again in trouble with the law, this time due to an aggravated assault charge. Aside from his presence in the streets, J Money was set to become
Into that True Mafia chapter.
He had a particularly close relationship with the Chicago drill legend Chief Keef and his Glow Gang group.
To the
Chief
Glow
Keef
Gang.
shouting out his True Mafia shooters in Memphis on his track, Shooters, with the two appearing in pictures together on social media surrounded by Chief Keef's Glow Gang crew. Another Memphis rapper that blew up from the city, NLE Chopper, would also reminisce on J Money's relationship with Chief Keef.
He messed with Memphis heavy. He messed with a guy from Memphis. A lot of people probably don't know him, J Money truly. J Money, he was, you know what I'm saying, a big idol in Memphis.
And Chief Keef himself would also reminisce on J Money's wild reputation in the streets.
We get to it, gang. We finna find out a little reason why they came to take out Dolph. Well, they reason.
The relationship between Chief Keef's Glow Gang and J Money's True
The
Mafia
cherry limeade for the cash app. The cherry limeade.
In fact, at one point, J
Glow
Money was
Gang.
even calling his set the Glow Gang Truler. J Money would also score an early feature with another legendary Memphis rapper by the name of Moneybagg Yo, as well as having also recorded music together with young Dolph himself.
Oh shit, finna
And
get
being
real.
seen behind the scenes with Dolph.
Oh yeah, shit finna get real.
Music video.
What you say?
That J Money right there, gang.
Interestingly, J Money was also seemingly cool with the CMG side of the rap beef in Memphis too.
Oh,
People like
chill out, gang. Chill out. What do we have here? Chill out, chill out, chill out. So this go back. Chill. This go back. Like that. Y'all gotta be playing. So this go back like that. Nigga, youngster. I thought you was. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I never saw this picture, gang. I never saw this picture. Hold up, gang. J Money, black youngster. J Money, black youngster. Oh. Man, this may change everything. Or is it true to when, let's go back to what Grow Hero said when he said this got something to do with Jook, Migo, and Youngster. Crazy word. Jook, Migo, and Youngster. Now, this Migo ain't standing right here on that now. This J Money. This J Money right here. This the one that got unalive. This the one that's in True Mafia. And they really trying to say Dolph is responsible for him being unalive, gang. And they saying Dolph was signed in every op of them.
Youngster, far before the beef between Dolph and Yo Gotti's crew had truly erupted.
So they might go
J Money
back.
was one of
This
those people with such
bro, so they might really some real street shit. Dolph might really done got himself in some real street shit, gang. That he ain't have no idea about or he ain't give a fuck about. Cause nigga, if you ain't see all this shit in your fucking face, nigga, this changes everything. Y'all know my saying. That's my favorite saying. This changes everything. Crazy work.
that he could seemingly walk the line between both sides of a serious brewing beef. However, that notoriety in the streets would also make him a target of his ops. And sadly, in 2016, J Money would be shot dead in an apparent gang-related revenge killing. J Money was a
The
high-ranking...
boy I just showed y'all got unalive in 2016, gang. 20-year-old. From multiple gun. So he didn't get hit by one round. They said J Money got hit by multiple rounds. So they wanted J Money gone too. So J Money was part of something too. J Money was real important. J Money didn't get one gunshot wound. This nigga had multiple. Man, bro, this shit might be deeper than what we really think, gang.
J Money was murdered. Put in the chat. I heard a lot of different scenarios behind the
What's
murder
up,
of J
unknown?
Money, True Lie.
What's up, Trey?
I mean,
Zay? Whoever you will.
Some niggas would say that's called playing both sides, but they were saying he was just a Memphis nigga like that. Everybody fuck with him. You know what I mean? He didn't have no side. You know what I mean? Why y'all think J Money was murdered? Get the likes up. Salute everybody in the building, man. I don't watch the whole documentary on that shit. Get the likes up.
Who had deep connections with many different gangs in Memphis. His murder would allegedly cause a major power vacuum within True Mafia, leading to internal conflicts and eventually a full divide between two factions in the gang. With some of the original True Mafia members breaking off to start their own set titled Double R, meaning Rich and Ruthless, with many of these members allegedly also having ties to the Grape Street Crips. In fact, another legendary Memphis artist, Pooh Shiesty's cousin Big Scar, real name Alexander Woods, would be one of the former True Mafia members who was also affiliated with the Grape Street Crips. And he would eventually leave the original True Mafia to join Double R. Things would further escalate between both camps when Double R member BG, aka Baby Grape, was allegedly killed by 3 True Mafia members, C-Mode, Zay, and Go Crazy.
What?
Go Crazy, real name Carlos Lacey, would eventually go down for this murder.
So these niggas, but see, that's what I'm saying. This some real street Memphis shit. Yeah. This, whatever happened to Young Dog, it might be over our heads. This might not even be no industry shit. This might be some real street Memphis shit. Think about it. Yeah, Big Jook probably was involved with him too, but this some real street Memphis shit. So Big Jook was down with all them Triller Mafia niggas. That's where Hernandez Govan come into play. Okay. All right. I see what y'all doing.
Would allegedly be the catalyst sparking a war.
I'm keeping up what's going on. I don't know if y'all live.
Shortly after, Double R would retaliate, killing Zay, one of the original True Mafia members suspected of being involved in the hit. Following this, True Mafia and Double R would go back and forth numerous times. C-Mode would return home from jail after a separate case.
This little nigga right here, man. This little Mick nigga right here, man. You see a nigga like this, man, you better try to slap this Ronald McDonald looking nigga in the street, man.
I'm telling
But
you.
this nigga C-Mode is a motherfucking killer, a shooter. You hear me what they say? They say this nigga pull up and light shit up, man. The lights up, man. Through everybody in the building, man. That nigga look, man. You see a nigga like that, you think you can get over on this nigga, man. You think got your ass shot out here. Get the lights.
Case sending shots at Double R in a song called Send a Hit, which made himself an even bigger target, with him even naming himself as the main op. But his run as a rapper would be short-lived, and he would eventually be charged with 7 counts of attempted murder after shooting up a house twice.
People at this home on Myers put up this camera after someone shot at or near their home twice in the same week. Other people who live in this neighborhood say they feel like hostages in their own home because of the random gunfire.
That's one thing. We got the cameras and the good Lord to watch over us. So
This man who didn't want to be identified says last week someone shot at his home, shattering the glass in this door. His wife and 3 kids, ages 5 to 17, were inside.
go back to bed, see what's going on, make sure the kids are all right, you know, make sure everything's okay.
He says the same people returned a week later when his kids were alone. Fortunately, no one was hurt.
Police came, they found like 5 shells over there inside the street that time. And then the second time, it was shells everywhere.
Police say the victims were able to identify 19-year-old Byron Walker as the shooter. He's now facing 7 counts of attempted first-degree murder.
The young guy that got arrested, I don't know him. I heard of him, but I don't know him.
Did you just cancel the ride? Bab says...
They say the drive-by shootings are connected to the murder of a rival gang member, and Walker is a suspect in that case. Court records show Walker has been arrested 3 other times since October for armed robbery and the theft of vehicles and weapons. 2 of the cases, though, have been dismissed.
Give him slap on the wrist and let him right back out.
He's hoping that doesn't happen this time and says something has to be done to stop the crime.
We need some wake-up calls.
This old nigga, man. He tired of this shit.
He needs some wake-up calls.
In Southeast Memphis.
Memphis is tired of this shit, y'all.
WRUG, News Channel 3.
Meanwhile, D-Money, the brother of J-Money, would also be shot dead in May 2020.
Dang, they killed both of them boys. I mean, excuse me, YouTube. Unalive, both of them boys.
Allegedly killed by the artist named Big Unk, formerly known as Uncle Danny. Big Unk is allegedly affiliated.
Big Unk, y'all know who this is. Big Unk is signed the paper route. He signed the paper route. So that's why they came and took Dolph now. They were trying to say, Dolph, nigga, you signed the nigga that unalive our niggas. Both of them boys. That unalive both of them boys. Oh, so you with them niggas. That was how them niggas felt. Oh, you signing our ops? Oh, you with them niggas? But listen, Dolph probably was on some business shit. He probably wasn't trying to get into that shit with them niggas. He probably knew what they had going on. Young Dolph probably just didn't give a fuck. It just was some business shit. Young Dolph didn't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all some little niggas to him. But allegedly, this is why Young Dolph 2 is no longer with us because of this.
Affiliated with the Double R crew as well as Yo Gotti's CMG crew.
This is true Memphis. Memphis in the building, man. You know what I mean? Was Big Unk behind this shit, man? Get the likes up. Salute to everybody in the building. Memphis, talk to me, gang. Was Big Unk behind this shit? Get the likes up.
So nigga sign our ops, nigga.
Showing off serious weapons in his music video. For example, seen here, surrounded by goons and a whole lot of heavy weapons for the terrifying music video for a track called Play Dead, as well as a collaboration with Big Scar called Go Monkey,
He had a
where
song called
goons
Play
show
Dead.
off an arsenal of weapons looking like something straight out of Call of Duty. After D-Money's death and the rumors that he was involved, Big Unk, real name Daniel Banks, would simply post 3 laughing emojis on his Facebook, as well as reposting a cryptic message about some things being better left unsaid, along with a shushing emoji. Later that year, CEO Jizzle, another allegedly Double R affiliated rapper,
This
would rap
nigga
on his
CEO
song.
Hey, y'all see this nigga here though. Y'all remember this face here. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, I'm gonna say allegedly. If y'all waiting on what happened to Big Jook, y'all just remember this face. Allegedly. That's all I'm gonna say. If y'all waiting on what happened to Big Jook, just remember this face. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep going.
Swear to God, it's gonna be R.I.P. You ain't
He got hit up at the concert.
He got left on Trig Street. This was seemingly a diss aimed towards D-Money, who had dissed a dead Double R member called 23 just a few months before he was killed. In fact, just a few days after dissing 23, D-Money would post a text message on Facebook that he had apparently received, where someone seemingly threatens to kill D-Money in his car, swearing to do it on Great.
Damn. They put the nigga phone number up there and every goddamn thing, fam. Let me call this phone number real quick. Who the fuck this is, man? Who the fuck is this, man? Whose number is this? Call this number real quick, man. Put this motherfucker. Let me call this goddamn number real quick, man. Let me see what the fuck going on. 901 209
That nigga Schofield to call them motherfucker.
Let's see what we get, man.
He ain't gonna be a record number. Ain't no way to probably put
All right,
it.
I'll talk back later. All right. Nigga said, when I catch you in that Charger on Grape, you must lay beside your brother. God damn. Nigga, get the likes up, man. This shit crazy. Finna get even crazy, y'all. Get the likes up. Light the gas up, y'all. Rest in peace to all these fallen soldiers in Memphis, man. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Smash the like button, gang.
Now, this is where Young Dolph enters the picture. Young Dolph would actually sign Double R members Big Unk to his Paper Route Empire label, despite his former connection to Yo Gotti's CMG. And in signing Big Unk, Young Dolph had inadvertently picked sides in this separate beef that had brewed between Trula Mafia and Double R. And this would cause Trula Mafia to side with Yo Gotti's CMG group and Big Unk's Double R crew to side with the Paper Route Empire of Young Dolph. Now, some fans would criticize Young Dolph at this time, since he had been so close to J Money back in the day, with many being confused as to why he had chosen to sign the man who had allegedly murdered his brother. But regardless of the reasons, apparently, when Young Dolph chose to sign Big Unk, he effectively made himself a prime target for Trula Mafia, with Big Unk's street ties essentially bringing a younger generation of Memphis gang members to the forefront of this industry feud that had been going on between Young Dolph and PRE and Yo Gotti and his CMG label. And so it would seemingly turn out that this street feud and its connections to the complicated web of relationships in the music industry would ultimately cost Young Dolph his life.
Dang, dog. Them nigga chose a side, bro.
On the 17th, 2021, Young Dolph would visit the Makida's Bakery located near the Memphis International Airport, driving there in his camouflage wrapped Corvette. Young Dolph was known to frequent this bakery and would often share his visits on social media. The store itself would even ask Dolph for
this
a
is
promo
old
of
trap
his
white boy.
visits, with Dolph sharing
Yeah,
his
this
public
that trap. This that trap.
Salute the Raven. Salute the Raven.
Go back around there. What you got? Chocolate chip. Don't hot. Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
In fact, Facebook users would later comment their disapproval of Makida's cookies sharing this, suggesting that letting the world know that Dolph frequented this bakery may well have been a fatal mistake, which...
Who thinks that that's true? Who thinks that with Raven doing the promo commercial, that was the reason why? I mean, that we all know that was 5 months earlier. Who would have known that on November 17th, he would be back in Makida's Cookies at 11 o'clock in the morning?
Ain't it?
We've seen a lot of people say that shit. We've seen a lot of people say that. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Salute to everybody in the building. Get the likes up, man.
Contributed to his murder.
Makita cook. Get the side. Go back around there. What you got? Chocolate chip. Don't hot. Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
In fact, Facebook users would later comment their disapproval of Makida's cookies sharing this, suggesting that letting the world know that Dolph frequented this bakery may well have been a fatal mistake, which contributed to his murder. On his way to Makida's cookies, Young Dolph would actually stop at a gas station where his final moments would be captured by a fan.
Y'all remember?
Giving away his location.
Y'all, no. Now, y'all remember they saw Dolph at the gas station first. How we know this? Y'all know my saying. How we know this? Cornelius Smith told us. He told us they saw him at the store first. That what made them spin that bitch around. Yeah, they saw him at the store where he was getting the gas at. We just saw. And that what made them spin that goddamn Benz around. No cap. Y'all get the lights up for the Savage, man. Smash that like button for me, man. What we doing?
Approximately 12:20 p.m., two masked men would pull up to Makida's in a white Mercedes, almost immediately following Dolph, who had parked and entered the store.
They even said it. Cornelius even said it. Cornelius Smith even said it, gang. He said it. He said they followed him from the store. They seen him at the store and they said, oh, they go Dolph right there. Remember, they was headed to the cookie drive. Well, remember Cornelius Smith was headed to not the cookie drive, my bad, the turkey drive, my fault. They was headed to the turkey drive to go take out paper route, remember. But guess what guess who they end up seeing at the store that we just saw? And they said, well, we finna follow this nigga. And they followed him right here to Makida's Cookies. So for everybody saying Makida's Cookies had something to do with it, they ain't had nothing to do with it, gang. No cap.
Only moments earlier. In the security camera footage that the police would later share stills of to the media, the shooters can actually be seen running past the Young Dolph's Corvette.
He told us, this nigga here told us. He told us on the stand. He told us everything. I believe this nigga here. He was not needed. This nigga here, straight drop, nigga, you was not needed. You see what this nigga at? This nigga at the gun line, boss. You ain't at the gun line, boss. You way back there. You got out after the fact. You wasn't needed, gang. This nigga here came out waving that motherfucking Draco. It really was waving because guess what? They asked him, they said, have you ever handled a gun like that? Get what he said? No, I ain't never shot a gun like that before. Yeah, that's what he said on the stand, cause how that bit was shaking and rumbling. That bit was about to fall out this nigga hand. No cap.
Which they then fired in
that nigga that going to jail for then the other nigga. You wasn't even needed.
And unlike the various attempts on Young Dolph's life in years prior, sadly, this one would indeed prove fatal, with the autopsy report showing that Dolph had suffered deadly gunshot wounds to his head, torso, and neck. And a shocking video of young Dolph laying on the ground after the assassination would circulate on social media, but is far too graphic to show you here on YouTube.
No Trap ain't gonna show that bit. I ain't gonna show that bit neither. Even though it's already on YouTube, I ain't showing it.
Y'all, they say Dolph dead, y'all. They say Dolph dead.
Hold up, guys.
Right up here on Airway Kitchen. I'm talking about I was just standing out here just seeing it. You talking about back up now. Damn. Oh, wait. I never seen no like this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They say this Dolph. They say this Dolph. They say this Dolph.
After the murder, Makita's Cookies would decide not to reopen, and the storefront would turn into a memorial for young Dolph.
Whether it's a spray paint bottle or staple gun in hand, Jeremiah Taylor is a man on a mission each day at this memorial honoring slain Memphis rapper Young Dolph on Airways Boulevard.
He was a legend, he was a king, so his stuff deserves to be treated as such.
For Taylor, the persistence is personal. He, like Dolph, grew up in the Castalia Heights neighborhood, went to Hamilton High, and met the rapper several times.
It was very hard. It started off as me trying to get myself out of a rut. This really put me in a bad situation mentally or whatever. And so just for my mental health, it started out, all right, let me get to doing something positive.
So starting about 3 days after Dolph's death, inside Makita's Cookies, outside the store, Taylor, along with local activist Frank Gotti, make daily trips to organize, beautify, and freshen up this growing tribute.
Unfortunately, the store itself would quickly become a hotspot for violence in the aftermath of Dolph's murder. Shots would be fired on camera at the memorial only a day after the murder. Even the man who looked after the memorial would end up being shot dead soon after.
Now this is the part that's fucked up right here. You know what I mean? And this is the part that really, you know what I mean? When I say we covered a lot of this shit, we all know today, you know what I mean? Jeremiah Taylor did one interview online. You know, he came to one platform. He did one interview, and he did an interview over here with us at the Skull Gang. You know what I mean? After not too long after the interview, he was gunned down. He was murdered. Now, a lot of people felt like, oh, it's because it had something to do with the Dolph situation. All he did was care for the memorial. He never said he knew Dolph. He knew nobody involved. He just looked after the memorial at Makita's Cookies. A lot of people said it's because he came on my show that he was gunned down and he was murdered. It had something to do with him saying something wrong on my show or something to do with this and that. So this platform, we took this kind of hard when Jeremiah Taylor lost his life, man. Like I said, he came and did one interview over here with us. You know what I mean? We showed him love. We was going to do another interview as well, man. So, yeah, rest in peace to Jeremiah Taylor, man. This shit get deep, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Skull Gang, we've been riding through this shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody been through this shit like we done quite been through this shit. Get the lights.
Crazy work.
Fans online would create other kinds of tributes.
Fire that gas up, though, right quick.
Back to his supporters and the people.
Light that gas up. Pull your cup up. It's Savage. We in here today. We in here bit. We got a whole nother down clip to play. A whole nother clip.
These rumors would initially turn out to be false, but while fan speculation about who might have been involved played out online, a few days later, the police would make.
We got a whole nother clip. We still got to get into the Foolio shit.
Murder in the Orange Mountain
We in
neighborhood
it.
of South Memphis, and only a few days after that, a man was actually murdered near the very location where the car used in the murder of Dolph was found. The Memphis police also soon found out that the white Mercedes had been used in another deadly shooting not long before Dolph's murder.
And that's going to be Anita Wilson, y'all. We had Anita Wilson's son on the show as well. And I mean, don't forget everything we done. Like, nobody ain't done this shit like we done it, man. And I mean, we also had Anita Wilson's son pull up on the show and spoke on that same white Mercedes-Benz being used in his mom's murder. Like I said, in this big Jook situation, I think they paid attention to a lot of things that happened with that white Mercedes-Benz and the Dolph murder. Get the likes up. Salute to everybody in the building. Rest in peace to Anita Wilson as well, gang. Man, we had her son on the platform, and he felt like whoever was responsible for the murder of young Dolph was also responsible for the murder of his mom. Get the likes up.
As this information trickled out to the public,
We've been going in.
Internet sleuths would continue to
Like that gas up, gang. It's Savage TV.
for the killing of Dolph. About a month
We
after
chilling in a
Dolph's
bit
murder,
with Skull
police were
with the
beginning to look
documentary
into the
with
alleged
Young Dolph
perpetrators.
and
A man
Jook.
named Cornelius Smith was arrested in December 2021, but the news of the arrest wouldn't break out
We in a
until
bit.
January 2022, when he
There
was
we go.
indicted on the
There
murder
we
of Dolph,
go.
amongst other related charges. In the same indictment, also named Justin Johnson, better known in Memphis as the rapper Straight Drop. Johnson was arrested on January 11th, 2022, in Indiana as a suspect in Dolph's murder. But just a few days before his arrest, Straight Drop had actually posted on social media that he would be turning himself in on the 10th. But instead of turning himself in, he would end up putting out a new song called Track Hall. The lyrics are ambiguous, including numerous highly questionable bars that seemingly hinted at his involvement in a recent murder. Moreover, before that, on the 22nd of November 2021, only a few days after Young Dolph's murder, Straight Drop had actually dropped a music video for a song titled Stepdaughter, where he could actually be seen wearing a pendant of Young Dolph's PRE Paper Route Empire label hanging from his belt, with some suggesting that this may have been a disrespectful nod, suggesting that Young Dolph may have been some sort of notch in his belt. In the same video, Straight Drop was actually seen with a man named Joshua. In February 2022, the police were looking for two more persons of interest in the case, Divine Burns and Taylor, who was also known as CEO.
I told y'all the other night, the other dude that he unalive. He ain't living no more.
Murder case. The first is Devin Burns. Burns has an
This one right, this dude right here ain't living no more, gang. Joshua Taylor, he ain't living no more. His name was CEO Teasy. He was the allegedly he was the leader of True Mafia. If y'all don't know, I know some people know and some people don't know, but he was the leader of True Mafia. He's no longer with us.
Oh, y'all remember this right here, gang. Hold on 1 second, gang. Hold on 1 second, gang. 1 second.
Hold
Let
up.
me see what's going on here. Let me see. Hold on 1 second.
Hold up, gang.
When did breakfast get so bougie?
Hold up.
At Hardee's, we're making
Hold up, gang.
breakfast so budget with the $3.99 sausage biscuit.
I had to reposition myself real quick.
Let me see. Hold on.
AT&T don't sleep. Hold up. I've been, man, bro. I've been screaming Kenny Money for a minute. You can go back to my last night. Y'all can go back to my last night, nigga. When I was talking about Kenny Money. What y'all finna see that nigga Kenny Money. I've been talking about that nigga since not just since last night. I've been talking about him, but I was just talking about him last night though. That nigga Kenny Money. Okay.
Fresh out the fire.
Yeah, it's a rumor, gang.
We gonna stop this now.
Somebody tell Lowdown you wrong, bitch. Yeah, you know what I mean? The man is well alive, gang. The man is well alive. He just posted, y'all.
Oh,
He just posted.
Oh, they were talking about when
well alive, gang. You know what I mean?
oh, they were talking about when they were talking about when this live came out. When this live came out, they were talking about now.
Memphis police are looking for
Kenny Money had them that hit.
$2,000 reward for each arrest.
So if y'all
At least
confused,
3 of the 4 people
never
mentioned,
mind the
Johnson,
Kenny Money
Burns,
news,
and
man.
Taylor, have a strong connection to True the Mafia and can be seen following members
My fault.
publicly on their Instagrams, as well as wearing free Straight Drop shirts on social media and in music videos. CEO Teasy had even been seen in pictures on J Money's original Instagram account, with all of these members seemingly appearing together in numerous pictures and music videos.
Did you just cancel the ride?
No.
That says you did.
Hey, man, it'd be really cool if you could just drop.
However, strangely, before the murder, Straight Drop himself had also been pictured around a young Dolph. But this was seemingly before True Mafia had split into two, with Double R taking Dolph's PRE side and the True Mafia members remaining taking sides with the CMG. Now, there's been intense debate as to whether Straight Drop himself had officially been affiliated with Yo Gotti's CMG label before Dolph's murder. Now, he wasn't tagged in a post by Yo Gotti's brother Big Jook, which named everybody on the label, but he was being followed by Jook on Instagram.
Let me see.
Big Jook was following Straight Drop, gang. This is why Straight Drop never
He
testified.
was being followed by Jook. They say he was being followed by Jook. Let me see.
This is why Straight Drop never
PRE
testified.
side and the True Mafia members remaining
Nigga knew he was
taking
cooked.
sides with the CMG.
I don't want
Now,
to miss
there's
shit.
been intense debate as to whether Straight Drop himself had officially been affiliated with Yo Gotti's CMG
Was
label.
Straight Drop affiliated with
before Dolph's
CMG?
murder. Now, he wasn't tagged in a post by Yo Gotti's brother Big Jook, which named everybody on the label, but he was being followed by Jook on Instagram. However, Straight Drop may well have
Jook was following
lying
Drop.
and self-incrimination after it would emerge emerged that he had actually recorded a music video in front of evidence used in the murder case, with the white Mercedes that was seen in CCTV from Dolph's murder being seen parked outside the abandoned home on Bradley Street just days after Dolph's murder.
The internet broke that.
In a now deleted
Yep,
music video,
I remember when the internet did.
The internet broke that shit.
I remember when they did.
For that music video would indeed be the exact same house.
I said,
where that
dummy.
getaway vehicle was found at.
That's when the internet was right. I gotta admit.
Somebody was killed.
Yeah, internet was right.
The video was posted on November the 21st, 2021, only a few days after young Dolph's murder.
Damn,
The girl was found outside this abandoned home on Bradley Street days after the killing in late November. It's the second
Dummy.
we've seen
That nigga a dummy.
video featuring young Dolph's accused killer, Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop.
And additionally, in August 2022, the police would also indict a man named Treon Ingram for the deadly shooting which preceded Dolph's murder that was also connected to that white Mercedes.
Meanwhile, a county away development.
Indict a man named Treon Ingram for the deadly shooting which preceded Dolph's murder that was also connected to that white Mercedes.
Meanwhile, a county away development another case that has a connection to young Dolph's murder. A grand jury
and that's probably the nigga that shot a nigga Wilson maker. Who knows?
Police say is responsible for a November 12th, 2021 shooting of 2 women in Covington. Investigators say they found Treon Ingram with the weapon connected to the shooting. They say a white Mercedes used in the shooting in Covington is the same used in young Dolph's death. We learned early on
it was passed
a lot of
Benz
people were in
around
the car between the time it was carjacked last November from a gas station on Kirby Parkway to the November 12th Covington shooting and the November 17th shooting of young Dolph.
Later in 2022, Hernandez Govan was arrested on November the 10th. Govan was the first to also be charged with conspiracy.
And once again, back to my channel again. Back to my fucking everything circles back to just the underscore, man. This shit is crazy, man. Salute to Makita's Cookies. Rest in peace to Jeremiah Taylor. Then Hernandez Govan, who was supposed to come on my show and speak about his daughter about a cash death, though, the day before he was arrested for the murder of Dolph. The day after he was coming to show the day. Matter of fact, he really came on the show, the day before. The day after, the next day, he was supposed to came on the show, but he was arrested for the murder of Dolph. A nigga I've been knowing, a Clover G nigga who was on the same label as me for years. Know this nigga very well. I've been around the world with this nigga. Crazy shit. You know what I mean? Never seen that shit coming. Shit fucked me up. And of course, the internet went crazy, nigga. They let me have it, nigga. Now, old school, we got you, school. We told you, little flip, you're going to jump school. Little flip, tractor trailer, you're going down. I'm looking like, what the fuck, nigga? I almost didn't want to go live that day, nigga. But we proceeded on, gang. Cause it's the big mighty skull gang, man. It is. Get the likes up, man. That was the only time I felt kind of a little bit defeated on this motherfucking internet, man. No lie. Get the likes up to everybody in the building, gang. Get the likes up.
To commit Dolph's murder. Soon after this, Jamarcus Johnson, brother of Justin Johnson, also turned himself in and was charged with the conspiracy to kill young Dolph.
Lucas is being charged with conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and although more charges may
key witness.
NPD says Johnson is from
key
Memphis.
Witness.
He checked the system, and under the spelling of the name used in his booking, we found only one previous charge linked to that name. It's a misdemeanor marijuana possession charge that was later dismissed. This fourth suspect has the same last name as another suspect in this case, Jermaine Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, but NPD would not confirm if they are related.
Well, we know they are related, and this is going to be a key witness in the case right here, y'all. This is going to be the nigga that puts the nail in the motherfucking coffin of Straight Drop, man. Maybe Cornelius Smith as well, man, but for sure, Straight Drop is his own brother. He will be coming to court to say he already pled guilty to accessory to murder after the fact. Think about it. If you pleading guilty, that means you saying your brother is guilty of murder. That's the nigga you was helping. So he's finna come in there and he'll close the case on his own motherfucking brother. Remember, Jamarcus Johnson is the brother of Straight Drop, and he is coming to close that nigga coffin. He coming to make sure that boy never get out the penitentiary. I'm talking about ever. He finna make sure you have a relationship with a man. Yeah, hold on, where the fuck did that come from? All right, that was out of nowhere.
Ken doesn't know everything.
Hold on, guys. Let me hit this down.
Flights, cars, hotels.
What the fuck was that? I'm just saying, he better make sure that nigga in that motherfucker. He better make sure he's in there. You know what I'm talking about? He better make sure that nigga is not ever getting out. You know what I mean? That's gonna be in June. Then you got Hernandez Govan is sitting back waiting. Him as attorney trying to see what cards they gotta play. If they got the same attorney as Lil Dirt. Get the lights up. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute to everybody. Man, what the fuck? I can't see the fucking comment. Alright, fuck it. Let me go, man. Get the lights up.
Against the four, Smith, Straight Drop, and his brother, as well as Govan, would specify their roles in the murder conspiracy, with Govan allegedly being the one who solicited Straight Drop and Smith to shoot Dolph, who was Straight Drop's brother, helping him to hide and escape after the murder. According to news outlets, Govan and all the shooters actually lived close to each other in the same neighborhood where that white Mercedes was found.
Court records show 44-year-old Hernandez Govan, who was just indicted in the rap star slam, along with Johnson and Cornelius Smith.
My bad, the game.
A few houses down. Neighbors fearing for their lives told us off
We
camera
back.
he grew up on the street. A possible connection linking the suspects as district attorneys
This shit all fucked me up, man. I ain't gonna lie.
asked for young Dolph to be murdered.
And interestingly, in the indictment, the beginning date of the conspiracy to murder Dolph is marked as June the 1st, 2021, months before the actual murder.
What's up, Sharice? What you got going, gang?
Detectives have pointed out only a few days before, Dolph would actually post on his Instagram account welcoming Big Unk, who had allegedly killed D Money from Trula Mafia, to his paper route Empire label, with Reddit users suggesting that perhaps the conspiracy to murder young Dolph had been set into motion as soon as Dolph had publicly endorsed Big Unk. Meanwhile, being locked up didn't seem to stop Straight Drop from dropping more music. And on the one-year anniversary of Dolph's death, he released the jail phone recorded song No Statements. But despite the title of the song being No Statements, paper route Empire artists would respond to a news
I'm glad you're here too, gang.
suggesting that someone
I'm glad everybody
giving
here.
statements based on the number of arrests that had been happening. The news would also report that the third man arrested in connection to Dolph's murder, Hernandez Govan, is actually the father of a free male rapper who went by the name Lotta Cash Desto. Lotta Cash Desto was tragically killed in September 2022, raising questions about whether or not this murder might have been connected to the murder of young Dolph too.
Govan's daughter, she was also a rapper, but she was killed in Houston in September.
Yeah, she went by Lotta Cash Desto, but her real name, Destiny Govan. Houston police say the 25-year-old
This shit was crazy,
shot
man.
and killed in Houston September 24th, early that morning.
This shit all crazy. I tell y'all this shit is crazy, man. Y'all don't even understand
My day good, Sharice. What
this
about
shit
you?
is crazy on my end. The way I think I see this shit is like different from a lot of people, man. This shit was it's all this news just piling up. Takeoff get murdered. All this other shit happened. This and that happened. This nigga arrested for the murder. I'm just sitting back looking at all this shit like while I'm covering this shit. While I got a cookie coming out at Makita's Cookies. While we breaking down all this dog shit, this shit was all very fucking good. Jeremiah Taylor get murdered. Coming off my show. This shit was all disturbing, nigga. This has been very disturbing. More disturbing than the Mo3 shit, to be honest with y'all. Look at the young dog sector, goddamn. Get the lights up.
Say Govan and her friend were in their vehicle, stopped behind a vehicle at a traffic light. Police say two men
Salute to Sharice in the building, man.
shooting at the women. We're told the passenger was also shot but survived her injuries. Christian Williams was charged with her murder. About a month after the murder, Hernandez Govan posted on Facebook, "I think I cursed you, Destiny, with my lifestyle. I apologize, baby." As reported earlier, Govan has dozens of criminal charges.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Sharice. I appreciate you for tapping in, gang.
Seeing that based on social media posts,
No cap.
Desto
No
was,
cap.
or at least had been, indeed in some ways associated with the Trula Mafia, and even had a song together with J Money himself all the way back in 2015. Now, Desto's alleged killers, Jeremiah Smith and Christian Williams, were arrested and charged in early 2023, but their possible connection to the events in Memphis is still
That's right.
However,
You
according
right.
to the internet,
I appreciate that,
Destiny was
Reese.
a completely unrelated incident that rather had to do with her own actions in Houston, where she was living at the time, rather than Dolph. But regardless, the bloody retaliations following the murder of young Dolph were far from over. In June 2023, one of the persons of interest who was not charged in relation to Dolph's murder, Joshua Taylor, aka CEO TZ, was suddenly also shot and killed. Reddit detectives had noted how Dolph's friends had been driving around the Orange Mountain neighborhood where TZ was killed not long before the shooting.
Wow, damn.
Didn't I tell y'all to keep y'all eyes on?
Hold on, man.
Didn't I tell y'all? Hold up, I'm pausing it. Didn't I tell y'all to keep y'all eyes on that name? I told y'all that, didn't it? Kenny Money. I remember when this happened, when that nigga was riding around, hanging out the top of that bed with them sticks. No cap. Then he was in Memphis, Orange Mound. He was in Orange Mound right there with the dude they talking about. Yeah, he was in Orange Mound. No cap. Riding around with them sticks, nigga, hanging out the window. And guess what? Old boy ended up gone that night. That night in the dark.
Hold on.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Not charged in relation to Dolph's
Hold
murder.
on, this shit crazy.
Taylor,
Alright.
TZ,
I'm telling you, this is a real street Memphis shit, man.
detectives had noted how Dolph's friends had been driving around the Orange Mountain.
Hey, hold up. You see the names together? Hey,
Yeah,
hey, hold up, Sco. Hold up, Sco. This is my show, Sco. Hold up, this is my show now. Hold up. I appreciate you, my dog. Cause I always have you on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Cause I fuck with you hard, dog. I ain't gonna cap. I could be having the other nigga video playing 1090J, other shit by the way. No. Hell no. I'm playing that nigga. I'm fucking with that nigga Sco. Hey, but Kenny Money and Jizzle. I always remember them names there. I don't care what you remember.
it's crazy. We just heard about this nigga getting murdered. We just found out it was a rumor that Kenny Mooney got murdered. Now we looking at it saying that him and Jizzle was on IG Live a week ago looking for ops and CEO TZ's hood of Orange Man. That's that, you know what I mean? These niggas was riding around playing black ops and shit. These niggas playing Call of Duty and shit, riding around looking for niggas. We just heard he was dead, but that was a lie. That nigga's very alive. Just got a fucking flight. You better watch his motherfucking top. You feel me right now? All these niggas, man, need to get a bulletproof hat, nigga. I'm talking about for real, bro. This shit is crazy, man.
Boy, I remember when that shit hell, boy, the TCOTZ.
Man, Govon, the main nigga, need a bulletproof motherfucking helmet on right now, nigga.
Govon?
Them bullets in Memphis is tearing up shit right now. Niggas have no regard for human life right now, nigga.
Hold
if
up.
you're involved in this shit, nigga,
Hold
your
up.
day is, man.
Hold up.
It's hard to say. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of sliding going on.
Say that shit again, Sco.
We ain't put.
Hold up. Say that shit again, Sco. I like that nigga saying that. I mean, I've been trying to tell that nigga, Sco. He don't want to listen.
Is, man. It's hard to say. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of.
Hold up. Sco, I've been trying to tell that nigga, Sco. He don't want to listen to me. Hold up. I'm gonna let you go back a little bit.
Your day is. We just heard about this nigga getting murdered. We just found out it was a rumor that Kenny Mooney got murdered. Now we looking at it saying that him and Jizzle was on IG Live a week ago looking for ops and CEO TZ's hood of Orange Man. That's that, you know what I mean? They said these niggas was riding around playing black ops and shit. These niggas playing Call of Duty and shit, riding around looking for niggas. We just heard he was dead, but that was a lie. That nigga's very alive. Just got a fucking flight. You better watch his motherfucking top. You feel me right now? All these niggas, man, need to get a bulletproof hat, nigga. I'm talking about for real, bro. This shit is crazy, man. All these niggas, including Govon, man. Govon, the main nigga, need a bulletproof motherfucking helmet on right now, nigga. Them bullets in Memphis is tearing up shit right now. Niggas have no regard for human life right now, nigga. If you involved in this shit, nigga, your day is, man. It's hard to say. It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of sliding going on. We don't know if what they got to do with. We don't know niggas. But we know bodies are dropping. We can't deny that shit, man. Get the lights up, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Please light that Reggie up right now. Y'all, I'm over here out smoking all you motherfuckers right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. All you. Get the lights up. Rest in peace, man, to all these niggas. Oh, them niggas was outside looking for that smoke.
Still good.
At the free
This
Nazi
shit
mental
crazy,
I'm telling you, this nigga hanging out at the motherfucking sunroof, nigga, with that
on
bitch.
live with it too, fam.
Alright, and they were live.
These niggas on live with it.
on guns, on it. Just I know looking, I think it's a lot of.
Meanwhile, both
That boy got that bread now.
Johnson, aka Straight Drop, are set to go on trial in March 2024 after pleading not guilty to all charges. Fans have also noted that Straight Drop allegedly hired a lawyer that has connections to Yo Gotti's crew CMG, raising yet more rumors that Trula Mafia and CMG might have both been involved together in Young Dolph's murder. Govern, on the other hand, was released on bond in May 2023, apparently due to medical reasons, while Straight Drop's brother, Jamarcus Johnson, actually accepted a plea deal admitting to guilt on accessory to murder charges in June 2023.
One of the 4 men charged in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph became the first to take a plea in his case after Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to 3 conspiracy charges this morning.
Action News 5 Sydney Gray was in the courtroom for that announcement. She has more from Johnson's attorney and state prosecutors.
He brings one offender. You understand that?
Jamarcus Johnson could spend the next 6 years in prison for his admitted involvement in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Friday, he pleaded guilty to 3 counts of conspiracy after the fact.
With regard to Jamarcus Johnson, as we announced in court, he had no role in the murder of Dolph.
That's the prosecutor.
He had no role in the murder of Dolph when it happened.
But prosecutors say he conspired after the fact by helping his half-brother, Justin Johnson, one of the accused shooters.
We had a conference
It's a rap
call
for that
with
nigga.
the family yesterday. They understand what this is about. And they're encouraged by the progress in the litigation, and ultimately, one day they want to see a trial of this thing, and this is a step toward that.
Prosecutors say Jamarcus used Justin's cell phone for 2 purposes: to deceive Justin's parole officer into believing he was still in Memphis, and to communicate with Cornelius Smith, another accused shooter in the case. We heard from Johnson's attorney, Josh Foreman.
Look,
Very important for.
look, that lets you, that lets you know right there that with them saying that Jamarcus Johnson allowed Straight Drop, his brother, Justin Johnson, to use his cell phone to contact Cornelius Smith, that means that, we're going to see Jamarcus Johnson and Cornelius Smith case here in about a couple weeks. He got to pop out. He got to pull up. Any evidence they got on Justin Johnson he finna link them niggas. He finna link them. And he gonna talk about the conversation they had. And he had this nigga Straight Drop calling him. I mean, he had his brother Straight Drop had his brother Jamarcus Johnson calling his PO on 3-way from a motherfucking Memphis. No, they're making it seem like he was where he supposed to be. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Bro finna snitch. Bro finna get these niggas up, man. Bro ain't trying to go to jail. They say bro ain't got nothing but a weed charge with this shit that was dismissed. Jamarcus Johnson ain't never been arrested for nothing but a misdemeanor weed charge. Not selling no bows, not pushing no P's, not flipping no O's.
Nothing.
This nigga was smoking. He had a 3-5 on him. They caught him and they ended up dismissing the case. So this nigga finna rat everybody. He has no criminal background. Get the lights up.
Jamarcus and his family, for everyone to understand that he had nothing to do whatsoever with the murder. He had no knowledge of the murder before it happened. He certainly wasn't in conspiring with anyone to plan a murder, didn't know the murder had happened. Obviously, until weeks later, learned about it.
Easy. We don't know if it's
Johnson could be required to testify against his brother as part of his plea deal, but Foreman says Jamarcus is eager to get back with family.
Here's a kid who had never been in trouble before, has no criminal record whatsoever, and then you get locked up and you're in protective custody, which is pretty much like being in isolation for the last 7 months. So you can imagine what that does to your mind and everything else.
Sydney Gray, Action.
Look at that nigga.
Johnson actually asked to testify against the others in the case during the trial, but at this stage, we don't know whether or not he's flipped, or just trying to avoid a lengthy sentence that he might get if he loses trial. Sadly, during the investigation, some members of the public have also attempted to pin Dolph's murder on the owners of Makita's Cookies, as a fake wanted poster for the owner was even created and circulated online after the case.
Oh, yeah. Now, here we go again. We back over here to this channel again. I mean, just there, let's go. Home of Makita's Cookies, man. Salute the Raven, man. You know what I mean? That's her pops right there. That's one of my moderators' dad right there. You know what I mean? They tried to throw this whole shit on, you know what I mean, on Maurice. They tried to throw this shit on the whole family, man. Makita's Cookies most definitely went through a lot of bullshit, a lot of criticism, a lot of lies, and just, harassment, online, man. They went through this shit in real life, in real time, man. Get the lights up. Salute to everybody in the building. I went down to Memphis, and I went to Makita's Cookies. I met her father. I walked around the whole cookie shop. Nigga, put some real game on me. Put some fat on my motherfucking brain. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. We walked through here. We did this shit for real, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to Makita's Cookies.
Killing. There have also been more shootings that have been rumored to be tied to Young Dolph's death that may or may not have anything to do with it. One such shooting happened at Dolph's old hood in Castilla Heights in July 2023, when a 53-year-old man was shot and killed.
A man is now dead after a shooting happened on Castilla Heights this morning. Officers responded to the scene at 1 a.m. to the 800 block of Cloverdale Drive and found a 53-year-old man dead at the scene. Police also say that 2 men who appeared to be the ones responsible left the scene. Anyone who has any details, they're encouraged to call Crime Stoppers also at 901-528-CASH.
with some believing this to be a gang-related shooting between True Mafia and Double R.
Late last night, niggas steal your heights. Young Dolph Hood.
Would you look at this? Would you look at it? Guess who got the drop on everything going on in Memphis, my nigga? You ain't got, you know, guess who got the drop on shit? Guess who got a phone call from one of the biggest killers in Memphis? They put them niggas on game real quick. Guess who? Guess. Guess which Chicago nigga who done went and wrote all on his motherfucking face and shit, selling wolf tickets. Guess who got the drop on everything going on in Memphis? Get the lights up, man. You can't make this shit up, man.
Just be at Double R.
Double R.
Slid over there.
Look at it. You can tell he's lying.
Just started shooting up everything.
Look at, you can tell he's fucking lying. You can tell this nigga's lying. Look at this nigga whole mannerism while he telling it. Them niggas just pulled up over there, and them niggas, let me think what the niggas, they just start shooting up everything. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I knew somebody that was there. Man, get your lying ass on, nigga. We don't believe nothing this nigga says. This nigga be making up shit.
A 58-year-old man lost his life. But he was not the intended target.
But it would later turn
out
this
nigga, man.
53-year-old was quite likely the intended target of the shooting. Reportedly, a carjacking gone wrong, according to video evidence.
New information this evening, 2 people have been arrested in a deadly Castalia Heights shooting. Memphis police say 20-year-old Danielle Robinson and a 17-year-old teen have been charged with first-degree murder, carjacking,
Lala Tuma is that big boy from
and that's for their involvement in the shooting and killing.
Nah, this is an old video though. Him and Scope straight now though.
June 17th around 1 a.m.
Him and Scope
According to
straight.
police, investigators say the 2 suspects
This an old clip
approached the
here.
victim's car from behind, and as he tried to drive off, the suspect
That's
fired
King
shots.
AK-47.
But all of this back
Hey, I gotta go, gang. I gotta go. We're gonna redo this screen. Gang. I gotta go.
His brother